This is Rodolfo Parlati is here today. Welcome to discover a wonderful archaeological area. Come on.
Paestum was a major ancient Greek city on the coast of the Tyrrhenian Sea in Magna Graecia, southern Italy. The ruins of Paestum are famous for their three ancient Greek temples in the Doric order, dating from about 550 to 450 before Christ, which are in an excellent state of preservation. The city walls and the amphitheatre are largely intact, and the bottom of the walls of many other structures remain, as well as paved roads. The site is open to the public, and there is a modern national museum within it, which also contains the finds from the associated Greek site of Foce del Sele. After its foundation by Greek colonists under the name of Poseidonia, it was eventually conquered by the local Lucanians, and later the Romans, who gave the city its current name. It was abandoned in the early Middle Ages and left undisturbed and largely forgotten until the 18th century. The ancient city was surrounded by defensive walls, which are largely intact. The central area is completely clear of modern buildings and always has been largely so, since the Middle Ages. Much of the most celebrated features of the site today are the three larger temples. The first temple of Hera, built around 550 before Christ by the Greek colonists, is the oldest surviving temple in Paestum, and the one furthest south. 18th century archaeologists name it the Basilica, because some mistakenly believed it to be a Roman building. The second temple is the Neptune one. It was built around 460–450 before Christ, just north of the Hera temple. It was once mistakenly thought to be dedicated to Poseidon. Instead of the typical 20 flutes of each column, they have 24 flutes. On the highest point of the town, some way from the Hera temple and north of the center of the ancient settlement, is the temple of Athena. It was built around 500 before Christ, and was for some time incorrectly thought to have been dedicated to Ceres. Three medieval Christian tombs in the floor show that the temple was at one time used as a Christian church. In the central part of the complex is the Roman Forum, thought to have been built on the site of the preceding Greek agora. To the northeast of the Forum is the amphitheatre. The Iron, close to the Forum and the Temple of Athena, probably celebrated the founder of the city, though constructed around a century after the death of this unnamed figure. Paestum also is renowned for its painted tombs, mainly belonging to the Lucanian period, while only one of them dates to the Greek period. However, this is the tomb of the diver, which is the most famous. It is named after the enigmatic scene depicted on the underside of the covering slab of a young man diving into a stream of water. Paestum also is renowned for its painted tombs, mainly belonging to the Lucanian period, while only one of them dates to the Greek period. However, this is the tomb of the diver, which is the most famous. It is named after the enigmatic scene depicted on the underside of the covering slab of a young man diving into a stream of water. It dates to the first half of the 5th century before Christ, the golden age of the Greek town. The Paestum Archaeological Museum holds the largest collection, but there are many significant pieces that were removed from the site before modern controls, and they are in a number of collections all around the world.
Now we've arrived at the end of our journey on this wonderful site, the archaeological area of Paestum in Italy. Thank you so much for watching. This is Rodolfo Parlati, TBC TV.